Today's exciting video will cover 4 risky turns on the 603 northbound route. Our first turn is located at Hoover and 7th Street. Kate's All Bakery, not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, is located on the corner. Our turn is a right turn from Hoover onto 7th, turning in front of the bakery. Notice there are 3 lanes on Hoover. The right lane turns right or continues straight, the middle lane continues straight, and the left lane turns left. Alright, the bus is making the turn. Notice his left front bumper is grazing the double yellow line, and his right rear is intruding into the bike lane. That's not a horrible maneuver, but the problem begins when there's a delivery truck parked in the bike lane, or even customers waiting in line for the bakery. But wait, is he turning from the straight ahead line? It appears that he is, and he's still barely making the turn. I believe he cut that car off. What's the solution? Number 1, turn from your correct lane, but go slow. You have more room when you turn slowly. But if there's heavy oncoming traffic, you may just have to wait for a safe opening. And that was Hoover and 7th. Our next risky intersection is Temple and Rampart. There are problems turning from either direction. Good Time Donuts is on the corner. Turning right from Rampart to Temple, notice there is no white stop line here. The line is here. Let's take a look at the turn. Whoa, slow your roll, Carson. That's the tight turn from Rampart to Temple. Here's another view. The left bumper is crossing the double yellow, and the right rear fender is grazing the curb. That's not a bad turn, but note that the car stayed back behind the line, like he's supposed to. The problem occurs when the cars creep forward to the intersection. It is very difficult for the bus to avoid encroaching into that lane. So go slow, square your turn, rock and roll, or wait for the cars to clear. Turning left from Temple onto Rampart, the actual turn is not difficult, but there's a stop right around the corner, and if the bus doesn't square the turn, his rear end will stay out in the traffic lane, and cars will try to go around him. Watch that little red car. He's actually driving in the opposite lane. You can see it clearly from up here. There he goes. I want you to take a look in the bus window reflection. See anything unusual? Alright, that was Rampart and Temple. Our next stop is San Fernando and Pacific. This is not the risky turn. The buses will have issues turning right from Pacific onto San Fernando. The problem is the bus exiting Pacific just doesn't have enough room to angle that turn. You can see the left front bumper, how close it is to the double yellow. Go slow and square your turn. It's okay to stay in the center lane after the turn. There's a left turn coming up with no stops in between. And that was Pacific and San Fernando. And last but not least, we move on to the intersection of San Fernando and Fletcher. This turn offers a similar problem as Temple. Note that they have put the caution line way back from the intersection. Here is the bus making the turn. You can see how far the left bumper has extended into the oncoming lane. But it's not bad as long as the car stays back. We had a couple of buses catch up to each other, but watch how the second bus stays behind the line. Okay, that wraps up today's video. Remember, go slow, square your turn, and rock and roll.